Well, good morning, guys and gals. This is Bob Sellers, your host and resident singing fisherman right here on Hook, Line, and Singer. I'm emphasizing singer today because this is, well, really kind of the first video like this that I will, that I've tried to do. I'm actually on the job today, sort of, kind of, you know, work. It's not really work when you enjoy something as much as I enjoy gospel music and everything that goes along with it. I'm actually just left my home and I am headed 380 miles to beautiful Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Now this time of year, Pigeon Forge is home of the National Quartet Convention, NQC. That's the granddaddy of all Southern gospel concerts and promotions. It's a week-long event, and I'm just coming up here for one evening. My old group, the Kingsmen, actually are leaving town. They're there all week, but they're leaving tonight to go sing at a fair somewhere in Tennessee. So I talked with Ray, and he needed some help at his product table, so I'm going to go up there and take advantage of that opportunity to not only help him at his table, but I'm going to pass out some business cards and meet and greet and shake some hands and hug some necks that I probably haven't seen in a while. People come to this event from all over the country. I hope I'll get to see some people tonight that maybe I haven't seen in a year or two. In gospel music, like no other genre, fan interaction is so critical to what you do, and staying in touch with promoters, music ministers, pastors, just fans. I call them all friends, because that's really, gospel music is just one giant family, and it's an exciting time in the genre, always during the week of National Quartet Convention. Hey, stick around. Let's go. We'll just check out the sights and the sounds of the beautiful LeConte Center in Pigeon Forge, and I'll show you folks what National Quartet Convention is all about. All right, let's go. Well, we have made it. We are at the National Quartet Convention. I'm gonna pan around. You can see all the buses in this lot. Lots of diesel to be sniffed out here. I spent about 7 years on one of these buses, going about 260, 70 days a year. I promise you it's not all it's cracked up to be. It has its advantages, it has its disadvantages. But all in all, it was good. It was a blessing.
You want us on your video?
There's the Collingsworth family. That's part of the Collingsworth family. There's Ernie Haas's bus. Troy Burns. And I have a load of stuff down here at the tent that you can help me with. Bless you, dear. Everybody here is so nice. So nice. Lefevre Quartet bus. All right. Let's make our way in. I'll be right back.
My name's Hilda.
But you don't want on the video.
Well, you can. I mean, I got the wind-blown hair and the whole 9 yards.
Did you say Hilda?
Hey,
That's
I'm
Miss Hilda. And she is my lifesaver this evening. She has given me a ride, me and all my stuff. So, here's the back entrance. I hadn't been in the building 5 minutes, and I already see somebody from home.
There you go.
It's Neil and Loretta Champion.
Hello.
What is going on, guys and gals?
Just winding down. This is our last night.
This your last night?
Yeah,
Well,
we're
good,
here Monday,
good.
Tuesday, so.
A Marine veteran, thank you,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
for your
Thank you.
service. God bless you. Have a great night. This is Dana, and she is helping the guys out tonight. She and her mom and dad have always helped me out in traveling. They live in Lenoir City. I love these folks. They are the Turbyfields. Another Alabama face, Brother Darrell. Good to see you. How are you doing tonight? Sharon? Nice to meet you. Ray Reese's personal banner over here. I'm going to have to get my picture made with that thing before the night's out. Hello, how are you?
I've come back here a couple of times, and you're
Tonight?
no.
Oh, well, I just got here. I just got here.
Tonight.
Good to see you. Oh, another familiar face right here. She is the NQC official photographer.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's what I know. That's what I know you as, because you always take those pictures. But the funny thing, she always sat on the front row, so the pictures would be. I had to make sure my nose was clean. Familiar faces everywhere. It's so good to see y'all. Good to see you, buddy. I'm glad y'all are here. He lost his Alabama shirt, and somebody gave him that old Ole Miss shirt to wear this week.
I wore it just for you, man.
He keeps me alive.
I hadn't lost.
Hey, I don't eat Cincinnati chili that I don't think of you.
Let me get in my radio voice. This is a real radio man right here, Ron Foster. The pride of, what's the new name?
Gospel down south.
Gospel Down South.
95.3 The Bear.
And we are glad he moved from Birmingham right down to Tuscaloosa. That's this man's favorite place.
Oh, Miss Rebel.
We're gonna have a prayer meeting right here for him.
Yeah.
That's Rocky, and that's
Pam.
Pam. I
Yes,
knew that.
you knew
I knew
that.
that. See, I'm getting old.
That's what happened.
It's a little bit cooler.
On the crowd.
Hang around me long, you'll be in a video.
Can you get just the soundtrack?
We don't have it here.
You know where to make what they would. What's the name of the song exactly? When is, yeah.
And then the waves doing yes. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? I'm good.
Hello. It broke.
No doubt.
It broke. Les Butler, ladies and
No
gentlemen.
doubt.
Hello. Now it really broke.
Is it hot in this place?
It is hard.
And everything's good until you get right in front of our booth. Then so you. Yeah. Everybody goes. Yeah. 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 All week long I've done that. All week long I've done that. I go to your just look for the sun. Hope I get to meet the wife. I'm just here tonight. Just take a little. This will do. Yeah. Yeah. I said, well, what do you have? What's a good time? Do you want to start something? Well, no, it. So I said, well, okay, give me a day or two. Sunday morning, we got a Sunday night.
Don't tell me you drove up here just to be here for a little while.
This is Shirley.
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
This is it.
You came just to do this.
Absolutely. See,
Say hi.
good to see you too. Y'all come back. My name's Kevin.
I don't expect people.
She don't talk that funny, does she? Leave from California.
Okay. But my dear, you think his accent somewhat, so.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, this is Allie Sidsma. That's that right?
Yeah.
You're going in the video because
Okay.
so far, she's the most far out person I've met. What? That's not a good way to put it. She's from the most far out. She comes from California. Wow. Wow. I can't even spell California. It's the world famous Griffins.
World famous Griffin. You famous now, boy.
Give me
Roll
something.
Tides, huh?
Give me. Yeah, that's a bass singer right there. What you know, brother?
How you doing, man?
Good. How you?
How are you, sir?
I'm good, you?
Good.
Nice to see you. All well?
Yeah.
Good.
All well. Take care of yourself.
I got it. Oh, look at you. I got to get sanitizer in the car.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Speaking of sanitizer.
He sings for us at one church.
Yeah, he sings in church. He's been he'll do some like favors. I make sure we'll see. See you.
I love you, brother. I'll holler at you. I'll be praying for February. You already booked the 26th of February. See you in February.
Y'all give them heaven this weekend.
How are you? Good. How are y'all doing? Doing well. How are you? Little birdie told me you were going to be here tonight.
A little birdie.
Yes, sir.
Well, he told you the truth.
I'm going to be honest.
I went to a little church right outside DC.
Okay,
Last
you were closer to my neck of the woods than her.
Yeah.
She's down almost on the North Carolina line. I'm up in the Shenandoah Valley. Oh, jeez. They'll let leave, man. They'll come in and look at it. Took the opportunity. You know that is. I love it.
Hey, man. All right. See you. We doing good, sir. Yes, sir.
How you doing? They're not here tonight. I took over.
Well, they just got one ball guy for another one.
I'm gonna get me a name tag because I am not Chris Brown.
God.
What is going on, brother?
Man, I ain't seen you in a
I
while.
know, it's been a minute. How you? Bob? Good to see you. How's it going? Good? You like being back on the road? Oh, yeah. How long
Hear it every day.
It's good to see you, man.
All right, Andrew. Good to meet you.
All right,
Y'all
see you
take
later.
What's up, man?
Hey, Bob. How you doing, buddy? Oh, good. I know, right? You have to ever come see me. No. That ain't about me no more. That's what it is. Yeah, right.
Y'all ever heard of a chick magnet? Here's one right here in the flesh. He is the Southern Gospel chick magnet.
Hey, everybody.
Nicholas Wilkie. From where?
Simpsonville, South Carolina.
Simpsonville, South Carolina. I've sung since I went solo in 2018. I've sung 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes probably from his house. I don't know how many times, probably at least a dozen or so. And yeah, this is the first time I've seen him.
Yeah, hour and a half. Good to see y'all.
Where's your dad at?
He's doing stuff at the hotel or something. Yeah.
How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you.
I better recognize Penny.
Worked hard. I did an awesome job last night. I'm gonna get me a name tag that says I'm not Chris Bryant. We're just both bald-headed. He's a lot younger, but he can't sing near as good. So I'm gonna get on my name tag.
Neither one of you are good looking.
I'll probably leave that in there.
May I have your attention, please? Vanessa Griggs, please come to the registration desk. Vanessa Griggs.
What is happening, Slick? How you doing, buddy? Good. You steal that shirt?
Well, no, they threw it to me one night. I was fanboying.
No.
What you up to, man?
Running around thinking about getting saved. I don't know who to talk to. Yeah. How we doing?
Man, sound like a frog.
How we doing?
How about y'all?
You too, Carly. You take care of it.
That's what I think it is.
What's left of it?
What you doing camping out back here? Just hanging in here.
Hey.
All right. With us. 17, I think it was. Next year my mom passed away. She was come to the summer concert and Joyce was playing and he was defeated. And to see her work, he asked me to go to the board and she was so happy to see her.
Bob.
That's so
Hey. How y'all doing? Good to see you.
It was just nice. That's my favorite place in the world.
Because I didn't buy any tickets. I've been like hanging out with everybody at the table.
What's going on, man? What are you doing?
We're just walking around, circles. Good to see you.
How are you?
My wife Haley.
Good to see you.
All right, man.
You just here tonight? That was what us up.
Yeah, they went to fair somewhere.
Hey.
I come helping.
Shoot.
Politics while I'm here.
Hey, man. Meet a lot of folks through the
It's
years.
good to leave on good terms.
That don't always happen, does it? Matter of fact, it's probably rare. We're going to walk around. We're trying to find
Good
you
to
and
see y'all. I'm taking over. They didn't show up tonight, so I just figured I'd come and sell all this stuff.
What do you up to these days? Just come and sing a song.
Good to see y'all.
You too. God bless you.
You too.
All right. Thank you.
Seen a lot of great people.
To be honest, it wasn't 110 degrees in here. I'm about to burn up.
I don't make notes in your gone.
Of course, I'm fat too.
You gotta tell me you're gonna be there. By the time I hear it, it's weeks later. What about when you go? Huh? When you start?
Yeah.
You'll be in the Hall of Fame.
Take care.
Are you serious?
I'll be right back, Bob.
Got it. Bobby! What's going on? You doing good?
Hello.
Everything?
Hey, I call this guy my bodyguard every time I see him. This is Mr. and Mrs. McKeithen. And one night, there she is. She's a better half, can't y'all see?
Exactly right.
But one night, we had the craziest experience at a Kingsman concert. There was a man in the audience I was doing the product pitch at the time. That's when I tell about what we have available at the table. And I had told about the CDs and that sort of thing. And I was talking about our cruise that we did every year, the Sing It to See Gospel Cruise. And this man stands up, just starts giving me the business. I mean, loud, right there. I tried ignoring him, and I finally said, "Sir, if you don't mind, can I finish my deal here?" In other words, would you please shut up? And that just made him even more. Take it from there.
He made some comments, and one of the comments he made when you were talking about buying a cabin or and having a cabin on the boat and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
He hollered out, "Do they have sex on them cabins?" That's
That's
what
it.
the man said. And I spun around and looked, and about 3 other guys or 4, we all jumped up and escorted him out and waited outside for him.
Bodyguard.
Yeah. Bob can handle himself, but he was busy, so we decided to handle it for him.
And they did a mighty good job. Thank you again.
We have a life story. We have a life
Yes,
story. You know?
absolutely, no doubt.
Yeah, road stories. That's a road story that happened.
You know, like I said, maybe once every 3 months. Man, I went.
Say, I'm one of the ones that know how to do the roof for us. I love you, man.
Y'all too.
Doing all right? Good. You doing singing anything this week?
Hey, I've got a spindle of CDs that don't have covers or anything.
Oh, that's all right. What do you want me to play off it?
Let's do it.
March. Yeah. All right, buddy. Look out soon. Get home.
Thank you. I see. Uh-oh, I'm getting the finger.
He can edit that out.
Caught him, didn't I?
No.
Well, I think I'm gonna ease around and say some hellos. Some people know I'm still alive.
Here you go. Here's one for me.
When you say hello,
Hey guys, this is one of my heroes in gospel music. I've gotten blessed to be able to travel with a few of them, but this is another one. And this fella actually didn't light but rekindled a fire within me to sing gospel music one night at my home church. This is Danny Thunderbird. Danny is the cathedral's tenor in my mind, and a lot of other people's. And I've just started living, boundless love, all this stuff. But Danny's the real deal. What you see is what you get. He's been a friend of mine for a long time. And brother, say hello.
Well, Bob, I just love telling everybody hello, and it's so good to see you. I tell you, first time I met this man, I'm telling you the gospel truth. I looked at him that night after the service. I said, you know what? God's going to be using you somewhere singing a song. Because I saw it in his heart, felt it in his spirit, and God opened the doors for this boy right here to do a wonderful job. Golden City. And, the Lefevres.
I'll edit that out. Yeah.
And
keep going.
And
keep
the Chuck
trying.
Wagon Gang.
Yes.
And
Actually.
Inspirations. And you just can't keep a job. The Kingsman Quartet, folks. I'm picking with he put them back on the map as far as I
His son Jason has got some pipes too. He was with you that night.
Yes.
At the church.
Yes.
Do you remember that tornado?
I remember the tornado that came through that night.
Here we are, and there was a lady messaged my quartet email from Arkansas. I forget her name now. She helped you and loved you to death, and asked me to consider having you at our church because we were having some things.
Right.
And she had just seen that online, and so we booked Danny Thunderbird, and you had your quartet Mercy's Way at the time.
That's right.
And set that up and advertised. Well, it came a tornado. No, literally, it came a tornado that night, right before the service was to start.
2 miles, 3 miles from the church.
Yeah, it was close enough that it spun a lady around that was in a minivan, right out in the highway in front of the church.
Exactly.
And I forget where she was from, but she said she didn't know what else to do but to just come inside, and she was shaking like a leaf. And she testified that night, and she and about, 6 others were the only ones that showed up.
Yeah.
Because we were all there for that one lady. Yeah. I'm convinced of that today.
She said she had no idea where she was actually turning into, so to speak.
Yeah.
No, she said,
exactly.
I just took a chance, turned into the driveway of the church, and boom, there it was. And isn't it amazing?
Oh, yeah.
How God can work in people's lives like that.
Definitely.
And do things like that. This is just amazing.
And it was such terrible weather. Nobody hardly showed up that night. It was just miserable weather, but we had some church in there.
We know
that's
one
still
person
one of my yeah, absolutely.
Lord
he sure did. But that's one of my favorite memories all through these years of singing.
Yep.
It really is.
Well,
I'm glad I got to meet you that night.
I love your family.
I love you, buddy.
I love you too, buddy.
I love you.
You
man.
keep up the good work, my friend.
Danny Thunderbird, folks.
See you guys.
There's another Alabama boy right here.
I was
Give me a roll tide.
I was about to say, it's about time to roll tide.
You doing
Man,
good?
How are you?
We've got some gospel super fans right here. Tell them who you are.
My name is John Tucker.
John Tucker.
And Linda Disney Tucker.
John, almost every year on his Facebook page, sings me happy birthday. Now, how cool is that?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bob. Happy birthday to you.
Just like that, see? The man's just awesome. I don't know about all that. Here's some more long lost friends.
Hi.
Tell them who you are.
I'm Brandy Stewart. It's my husband Terry.
Yeah. And they own and manage the Lefevre Quartet.
Somehow he manages the product table.
They're the real bosses.
My book, somehow I manage.
I mean, look at this guy. This guy is fly. Look at that tie and his shirt. And look at her. She got the
All right.
That's what they say at home.
All right.
Oh, go ahead. I love these folks.
What have you got here? These are the sights and sounds of National Quartet Convention. Lucas Bob. Hello there. The Inspirations, which are, again,
the inspirations, folks. I mean, you can close your eyes and be taken back to 1965? Something like that. And think you're there.
I'm so happy you came down here. I seen you on Facebook for you.
Yeah, man. It's good to see you.
Y'all have a good rest of the week.
Oh, I'm going to put you on it again.
And what are we going to say?
We're going to say hello to all people. Hey, I'm going to show y'all how tall this rascal is.
Good to see you, buddy.
We're twins from the eyebrows up. You see that?
Yeah, I just need to shave the rest of mine up.
Hey, honestly, why did you lose so much weight?
You look like the script keeper.
You want me to be honest?
Did you get sick?
I started a YouTube channel, fishing. I didn't have anything else to do last year.
Okay.
And the first couple of videos I edited, I thought, God, that guy's fat.
You look fat on videos.
Honest to God. And I started cutting back. Cut back my sugar.
That's
I
it?
don't drink any sweet.
Do you make yourself throw up at night
soft
or in the
drink.
morning?
I cut out
Do you stick your finger down your throat?
cut out my sweet tea, and I cut out 90% of my bread.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. Somebody probably said to you. You look horrible.
Yeah.
You look terrible.
Snacking was my thing.
You look awful, son. I'll get you an elephant ear. Or a corn dog.
I'll see you. Take care. Excuse me.
It's
Hey, that's a low down rascal.
Hallelujah.
Right here.
Two things: we're passionate about the gospel, we're passionate about music, and we think the gospel. And then if you're born again, we're on the next to me and our good friend John 17 or online. Yep.
Say thanks to these folks one more time. Now, by the way, enjoy it tonight.
Thank you, guys.
Keep those hands together. Here's another group we love, the NQC. Say hello to the Johnsons.
Good, you? How in the world are you, doctor?
Ain't no better, are you?
Look at him. He's no better. He's no better looking either.
I wasn't under on my looks to begin with.
What my grandmother said. Y'all had a good week? There's an Alabama boy.
Hey, what's up?
These are the sights and sounds. How are you, sir? Good. Good to see you. Hey, I'm very blessed. I'm very blessed. Good, good. Stay in touch with me. You here for the week?
I am always on.
Good deal. Enjoy it. God bless you.
Yeah. I have a letter
Look at there. Look, here's a funny. Here's a funny. I've had 3 people come up to me and tell me what a good job I did last night. I mean, we look just alike from the eyebrows up, though.
There's no help, so you don't matter when they catch you.
Well, I'm really glad that I took advantage to come at least one night tonight, so I'm getting to, I told you I'd get to see some folks that I don't regularly get to see anymore, and these are 2 of them. Tell them who you are.
Hi, I'm Mark Ray, and this is my wife, Ann. We're from Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Notice that Kansas part goes well with Sellers.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
So hi, Kansas. We'll
So
say
glad
hi to
I
you.
got to see y'all.
What do you say? What do you say there, cousin?
I knew it. I knew
Freak
he'd.
of nature.
I knew he'd
I
low.
can't go that low.
I knew he'd low talk to camera. That's what
That's
Ray
right.
tell you, though. We know.
Well, I got to call that brother Ray.
I haven't seen you for a number of years. You doing all right?
I'm gonna steal this. This is what is. Do they pay the light bill? Why is it 100
As much
degrees?
as they pay for this thing, it ought to have double air conditioning.
This is what. Are you getting that? You feel that?
Yeah.
2 little fans on each side.
I need that thing.
This is what I needed all the years that I was having to come here and hang around. This is. I'm gonna steal this from Jeff Chapman.
There you go. Quick, run.
I had the levels, my brother had the black.
Well, we tried it. Okay, I was at Ignite and so I was just going to say hello because I singing. So
She's a senior.
she's in voices. She's.
Well, I'm so glad you said hello.
Yes, it was nice to meet you, and yeah, she'll probably text me when she sees that picture.
Okay. Well, you
Thank
take care. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the sights and sounds of the National Quartet Convention. It was really good to get to see so many people tonight. I got to see a lot of fans, friends, family, whatever you want to call them, and visited with a lot of people in the industry that I don't get to see that often anymore. I used to, sing with a lot more groups than I get to now at the larger concert events, venues, and that sort of thing. It was pretty common to be with 2 or 3 different groups every night, and you kind of develop a camaraderie in that. And it's funny, after you've been away for a little amount of time, even a couple or 3 years, hey, how you been doing? How's your family doing? That sort of thing, and just kind of catch up. And, it was good to do a lot of that tonight. I want to give a big shout out to Ray and Brandon Reese, my old boss men. I appreciate them trusting me enough to come and hang out around their table tonight, and they went to sing at a fair tonight, so that's why I went up there, was to help with their table, and also to do some PR and politicking on my own, and I know that they knew that, and I appreciate them letting me hang out, and I hope and pray that it did a little bit of good for both of us. That was my dream job come true, and I was there for 7 years, and it certainly had its ups, and for me the only really down part about it was being gone from home so much. And I told them when I left that if they could somehow afford to cut back to about 100 dates a year and still pay everybody, that they'd never run me off with a stick, and that's probably the truth. But I'm thankful that I was able to leave those guys on good terms, and still count everybody that's in that organization as some of my best friends in the world. And I'll always love the Kingsmen, and I'll always be a huge Kingsmen fan, as well as a former Kingsmen member. I've been blessed in so many ways in my career with singing. Everybody always wants to know how things are going. Am I singing a lot? That sort of thing. My answer is always, well, it's going great, relatively. Success in anything that you do is relative, because everybody defines success differently. Now, if I define success as, I don't know, having a record deal, having a booking agency, having a #1 record, having a Singing News fan award, those sort of things, then I could view myself as a failure. But those aren't my goals. Those have never been my goals. Not to say that if they had been, I could have achieved them. But you got to understand, when I left the Kingsman in 2018, I only asked God for one thing, and that was to open enough doors that I would be able to go and continue singing and honoring the calling that He's placed on my life, and still be able to buy groceries and pay the bills in doing that. And that's exactly what I've been able to do. And I credit my good Lord above for every single bit of that. And I thank Him for putting a lot of wonderful, wonderful people in my path, many of whom I saw tonight. I just thank Him for all the things that He does in my life. And, you know, I sing now, and this is post-COVID, probably on average about twice a week. And that may be on Sunday morning and on Sunday night, or just on Sunday morning or just on Sunday night, and sometime in a midweek service, whatever the case, and sometimes 3 times a week. When I first left the group, I kind of felt the need to strike while the iron was hot, as they say, and kind of establish myself and what I was trying to do. And I would do as many as 22 dates in a month. And if I learned one thing through COVID, it's that I was doing way too much. You know, even though I was not with a group and not on the bus and gone for 4 or 5 days a week, I was still gone a lot. But I did sleep at home most nights of the week. Even at that schedule, I was still home 5 to 6 nights a week, which is a huge difference from being with a group. When you're gone just 3, 4, 5 days straight every week almost. But 22 dates in a month is too much. It's just too much for anybody. And COVID showed me that. And so it's not my desire to ever get back to that pace. I have a voice that I want to save until I'm an old man, and hopefully God will still have me out here doing this. You can wear yourself out in more ways than one singing 22 times in a month. But, you know, 2 to 3 times a week is a good average. For me, that equates to about anywhere from 8 to 12 dates per month. And that is just right up my alley right there. But I thank God for all the blessings that He bestows on me. It was so great to see each and every one of you tonight. I'm heading home now. I've got my clothes changed and got my glasses on. Y'all don't hardly see me with my glasses on much, do you? Got my glasses on, doing some driving, and GPS here says I'll be home at about 3:30 in the morning. And I left out this morning about 9:30, got up there about 4:30, hung around a few hours, got in my little car heading back south now. Smart thing to do would have probably been to spend the night, but I've gotten to be somewhat of a homebody. I know that sounds crazy, as busy as I stay, but I like to get home just as soon as I can. And good Lord willing, I'll be able to tell everybody bye before they go to school. I appreciate you all for tuning in, and I hope you've enjoyed this little mini tour of National Quartet Convention, some of the stories and back scenes and that sort of thing. And who knows, maybe we'll do it again next year. But until whatever adventure I have in store, whether it's something like this or cooking or another fishing trip, until I see you the next time, hope and pray that you are blessed. Remember, God loves you, so do I. Bye.